very good morning. This is YES101's Visual Radio bringing you the news. I'm Jed Abdin. We start off with a look at your headlines.
News First headline.
In headlines, President Anura Dissanayake concludes state visit to the Maldives. 10,000 female officers to be recruited to police service. Canada follows France and UK with plan to recognize Palestinian state. India withdraw from semi-final against Pakistan in Veterans Tournament. And on to those stories in detail. In local news, President Anura Dissanayake returned to the island last night, successfully concluding his state visit to the Maldives, which commenced on the 28th July. The visit was undertaken at the invitation of Maldivian President Dr. Mohamed Moizu. During the visit, President Dissanayake engaged in extensive discussions with President Moizu, cabinet ministers and other senior officials of the Maldives. The talks focused on matters of mutual interest at bilateral, regional and international levels. A significant highlight of the visit was the exchange of two key agreements, a mutual legal assistance treaty between Sri Lanka and the Maldives and a memorandum of understanding between the Maldives Foreign Service Institute and the Bandaranaike International Diplomatic Training Institute. In honor of President Disanayake's visit, President Dr. Mohamed Moizu hosted a special dinner reception at the Kurumba Maldives resort. Marking the 60th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Sri Lanka and the Maldives, President Dissanayake planted a tree at the Sultan Park in Malé. The President also attended a business forum jointly organized by the Sri Lankan High Commission in the Maldives and the Sri Lanka Maldives Business Council of the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce. He also met with members of the Sri Lankan community residing in the Maldives at an event organized by the Sri Lankan High Commission. During the visit, President Dissanayake emphasized that over the past 60 years, the political trust, close ties between the peoples of the two nations and goodwill have formed a strong foundation for friendship and multifaceted cooperation. Both sides expressed their commitment to further strengthening this close friendship and collaboration in the years ahead. On to more local news, the Ministry of Public Security has announced plans to recruit 10,000 female officers to the Sri Lanka Police. Minister of Public Security Ananda Vijaypala stated that the relevant Gazette notification will be issued next week. In addition, recruitment interviews are currently underway to enlist another 5,000 police officers. The minister noted that these recruitments aim to fulfill approximately 10,000 vacancies that currently exist within the police service. Up next is international news.
International news.
Shifting your attention towards news overseas, Prime Minister Mark Carney has said Canada plans to recognize a Palestinian state in September, becoming the third G7 nation to make such an announcement in recent days. Carney said the move depends on democratic reforms, including the Palestinian Authority holding elections next year without Hamas. His remarks come a day after the UK announced it would recognize a Palestinian state in September unless Israel agreed to a ceasefire and other conditions, and a week after France unveiled a similar plan. Up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
In cricket, India have withdrawn from a semi-final clash with Pakistan in a tournament featuring retired players amid tension between the two nuclear-armed neighbours. Organisers of the World Championship of Legends confirmed. A group match between the two teams was also called off earlier this month in the Veterans competition sanctioned by the England and Wales Cricket Board. Tickets will be refunded for the semi-final match, which was scheduled to take place in Birmingham on Thursday. WCL organisers confirmed in a statement on Instagram, adding that Pakistan will advance to the final. And that's a wrap of this edition of the YES101's Visual Radio, bringing you the news I've been Shradabdin. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.